Okay, welcome back everybody to another backhand versus forehand round. We're at Iowa Western Community College, and this is hole 1. We're doing the short layout. They call it the Jolly Roger. Forehand's looking to get a win. They're currently down 1-0 in this matchup. Backhand's going to throw and leave it a little bit short. It's a little bit windier now that I'm listening to this than I thought it was. It's actually not that bad wind-wise. Park this with the forehand. I'm really struggling with the putt, looks like. Definitely struggled putting this round. You can see I wasn't too happy about that. Just gonna start off with a birdie on forehand. Hole 2. I will say that some of these maps I took these from UDisc, and some of them are not very accurate. And here I was just trying to learn how to throw a forehand with a mid-range. Definitely did not do it right. Tried way too hard to just power through it like a normal drive instead of with some touch. You can definitely tell that I'm throwing not so great shots right now. This is definitely not the correct position for this. This is the short position. It'll be about another 60 to 80 feet longer, and it will be a little bit more to the right as well. Trying to go through the trees on this one with my forehand, mostly because there's not really a good way to get there otherwise. You got to kind of play with the trees on this one, and I actually threw a really good shot with the forehand. Just gonna go with a stock hyzer on this one. This is where backhand ended up on that drive with the hyzer. This is definitely outside the circle. Should have jumped that one, definitely. And here's my forehands. I think I should have definitely jumped both of those, but it is what it is. Hole 4. This one's definitely not the right position either on the map. It is behind all these pine trees, whereas the map is behind the pine tree on the right. So we're gonna go off to the left over here with a forehand, go over the basketball court, and try to just come in towards the basket. And here's just another stock hyzer. I really don't know why I'm not just jump putting these. They're a little bit farther out for me to just be doing a standstill. Some lessons to be learned, I guess. This one I'm trying to go with an anhyzer around the trees. give it too much anhyzer. Can't keep it up in the air. Just end up with some tap-ins. Hole 5. This basket is actually pretty well positioned on the map. I was just throwing a page pierce drive for this forehand. Just had no idea how it would react and figured might as well give it a shot and see how it'll play. Didn't do too bad. Flippier than I thought it would be. But here we are. Backhand's just going to be another hyzer. More of a, I was trying to get this a nice straight shot with a bit of backing out. Laying up here. With kind of a half run, I guess. This is definitely going to be a run for me right here. It's about where you want to put this. Maybe put it on the drive about 5 to 10 feet closer so that you have an easier putt. Good run on that one. Pretty lucky that I did not go rolling down this hill with forehands upshot. Solid putt. Hole 6. There's a cornfield on the left side that will play out of bounds most of the time. So I'm really just trying to throw a forehand, mostly just kind of flirting with it a little bit and then coming in. The backhand, I'm going to be throwing a turnover. Just kind of throw my buzz really hard and turn it over with just power, not really throw it on an anhyzer, and then let it drift out with its stability. Did not get close enough for that one, unfortunately. Got this for the birdie. Missed it well over the top. Did not like it. This is for bird with the forehand. We got a player in the back playing. Definitely did not like that. It was a little bit too high. Lessons to be learned again. I have been, since recording this, been spending a lot of time in my backyard doing some putting practice. Hole 7, this one, the tee pad was shown to be up and a little bit more to the left in that little dirt patch. So this is a longer hole than before. Somebody really trying to make a name for themselves. So here I'm trying to flex this on the right side through that gap of trees and just kind of shake it in the ground, unfortunately. Really trying to learn how to throw better forehand flex shots or turnover shots with my forehand. So here I am again. I'm just trying to throw it up there, get myself a putt. A lot of trees to weave through here. Goes pretty well through all of them, actually. Give myself a little bit with the jump putt, finally actually do one. Here I'm taking my time. One of the things I'm trying to change about my form is I'm trying to take more time so I can focus on my form a bit more. Doesn't help there, unfortunately. Throw it into the face mask. Hole 8, this one's definitely shorter than what this is showing. It's about 50 feet in front of where that box was. Definitely a short hole, as you can see. The goal here is just to kind of hit that hill right in front of it, just barely, and then settle right next to it, or throw it into the hill behind it. Here's another one of me trying to throw a turnover with a mid. Ended up throwing it more hyzer and going down the hill. So, gonna have to make a long uphill putt. And if you're wondering, yes, that is Plank from Ed and Eddie. He is my caddy. I also really love this shot from when I was doing the putt. It just looks really good, and that's a good putt. Hole 9. This basket is definitely not there. It is. That's about halfway. Maybe more like 3/5 of the way there. Definitely farther. Should have gone farther than the way it was. Get a pretty good spot on there. I'm going up the left side gap here, trying to get there. I don't think I have the power to get there, unfortunately, but I do end up in a pretty good spot here. So it's just a basic hyzer shot with a forehand, and I think I threw the wrong disc here. Hit the tree and did not like it. Definitely missed my mark with that backhand. Accuracy is definitely a problem at this point. And still trying to make these putts. Hole 10. Okay, so I played the wrong tee pad here. This is the long pad. The short pad you can see is behind me, there next to the road. So I guess didn't play this one correctly, but oh well. Just trying to go for another turnover. This one is just more of a straight shot with a little bit of fade at the end. Hoping I can get it there. That was the entire thought process. Didn't like it. Left it too high. Didn't give it a run. There's a lot of people with a lot of wild cars. That's not fun. I do not know what happened there. I'm not gonna lie. Just kind of went, oh my gosh. Forgot about that. That last putt just kind of fell out. Bad things happen, I guess. This is another one of me just attempting a nice turnover with a forehand. Goes and turns over. It doesn't really come back, but it's up there. Here I make a decision that I don't like what I have, and I want to disc up, thinking that the wind's going to turn this over more than it will. Go a little bit too stable on this one. So I just elect to lay it up. Here we are, once again, putting for birdie. Give it a nice jump putt, and bam, into the bucket. Forehand's got a nice 2-stroke lead, and we're on to hole 12. This is the hanging basket hole, very iconic for this course. And I am going for another forehand turnover shot here. But I'm trying to keep it turning and then coming back out of it just enough to lay in the flat. This one I'm just trying to get it there. Just another straight shot. Fluff the shot a little bit. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent shot. Electing the layup on this one. It's just too far out to do anything. And it didn't have a good aim on that one, so I just kind of said, okay, just gonna lay up. Hole 13. Basket position is more to the left of where it says it is. You can see the flag flapping on the left side of the hill down there. Again, just trying to get there. It's wide open. Not much in the way. Throwing I believe it was it felt like a headwind, so I said I'm going to go with a more stable disc. Probably could have disked down a little bit on that one, honestly. Going for just a straight up hyzer on this one. Didn't like it. And it's going to come up short, unfortunately. Really giving this one a go. Since it's coming down to the wire now, I want to get some strokes where I can. So I'm running these putts thinking if I make one, it's going to be good for backhand or forehand, whoever gets it. End up leaving myself for these really long putts. Luckily, I did not go out of bounds on the path to the left. Come up just short on that one. At least I'm getting metal. Wasn't happy to miss those, but can't really be too picky or choosy. This one is definitely longer than this one. It is down and to the right, whereas the map was showing us on top of the hill. Up here, there's no position on top of that hill. Just so everybody's aware. Ooh. Hit a tree. There is a hyzer gap to the right, where that tree's in the middle of the tree there. I'm going more for I was trying to get there with a mid-range, didn't really get there. Throw too stable a disc there, not getting the turnover. And yet another pretty decent layup. I like that one. I thought it would go in, kind of, and then it stabled out. Definitely did not like that one. I'm lucky that one stayed in. Hole 15. This is a new pin position where this is going. It's off to the left, where off to the right is the original pin. This one, you just kind of have to throw it in the direction and hope you get through the trees. There should be some pretty decent spots over there. Like, it's easier to get through the trees than not. But there's definitely some spots where you want to try to go. This one, I'm trying to go through not the far left gap, but the second left gap. Didn't make it. Hit a tree, I think. I can't remember. Just laying this one up, not giving it too much thought. Kind of out of position for that one. This one, definitely giving this one a go. Too high. Definitely knew it was too high. Wasn't happy about that. Can't believe I made that. You just cannot believe it. Hole 16, another map where this hole is not where it shows it should be. It's further back than where this is. It's a newer position, so it's probably not on the map yet. Going for the turnover here, I think I can get there, and then I end up hitting that tree. Bummer. So if I make a decision here, I don't really want to go that route. I'm going to go for the more inside gap and try to get there. And then just shank it pretty bad, and just can't believe it. So we're gonna give this one a half go, kind of a layup kind of thing. At least that was my thought. Come up short and hyzer out. Trying to figure out which gap to go with. There's a third tree back there, so I'm just kind of picking my lane to go with it. Hyzer out early, left with a longer putt than I wanted, and wow, that's a bad putt. Hole 17, this one's pretty straight down. This basket's actually a little more to the left than on the map. Pretty straightforward hole. Just kind of throw a hyzer backhand. Slight turnover, forehand that doesn't really come out of it too much. So I'm going to try for that on the forehand. Do a basic hyzer on the backhand. It's fine. It's down there putting. See, I'm really trying very hard to think about this and go, I want to do this way. And then, yeah, nice. So we're right into that hill. So just going to lay it up. Nearly dunk it. And now I'm putting for my birdie for a backhand. Good putt. Really good putt from down there. Hole 18. So coming into this, I had missed put down on the scorecard that forehand got a 2 on hole 1. So I thought forehand needed a ace here. So I was like, backhand, just put it in bounds. That's all I wanted. Didn't care for anything else. Forehand, on the other hand, I was like, I want to ace this. I want to make forehand actually actually have a chance to win. So I'm in between two discs. I ultimately choose to go with my Firebird and leave it really high. Kind of bad. So I'm like, alright, well, can I at least birdie this? Don't do it. And try the same here. Get some metal. Don't do it perfectly, so I'm just going to tap out. And that's it. Backhand's going to win another one. Trying to figure out where we're going to go next time. I'm thinking once it stops raining, we'll go to Hummel at some point and Lake Cunningham. See you guys next time.